Alright fellas, a little DT upgrade on this here 1/2 inch S&K. Now, just so you know, if you have one of these bad boys fine toothed already, this is the old 72 tooth, you cannot upgrade this. So that's already a fine tooth, no need to make it finer, so that's what you got. Let's rip into this. Alright, so first thing you want to do is make sure that guy in there is movable. Alright, so as soon as you get a hold of both of them, you just set that down and pull this up. That part goes right there. Now we need to lube this guy. I've never had one of these apart, nor have I ever seen one apart. Let's break it. I mean, let's take it apart. Because the only way to properly lube this is to fiddle around with it. And we probably should be doing this in a box or something. Gotta make sure that's in neutral. See that? Ball bearings. Right on top of the laptop. Thank God we got the magnet. Matter of fact, let's let the magnet hold those. The springs in there will be fine. See? Looks like there's actually just one spring. Yep, just one spring. One spring in the middle, balls on each side. This ratchet, let's get the poles out. Pinned in. Bada boop, bada bing. Now we can properly lube this. Now don't get me wrong, you can dab some stuff on there and everything, but really you need lube on this side and on this side and in that pin area. So it's best just to take it apart, lube it up the right way, and stuff it in there. If you do it right away like this, there's less chance of getting dirt in there, unless you're doing this in your driveway or, you know, at the sand lot or something like that. You know, just have a clean area to work from. You'll be fine. So they give us some of this. I want to say this is probably super lube, because SK likes super lube just like most other ratchet companies, and you can get super lube anywhere. I don't have it, I use Red Lube of Love, but seeing as how this is the first ever use of this, I'm going to use the super lube that was provided. Now the best way to get this in there is to use some kind of applicator. Now this is probably more than should be in there, but we're going to spread it around. You can always wipe some off. Now you see it's all spread out in there. That's going to work good. Do this other side like that too. And take this, rub it in these pinholes here, throw some in this inside. With use, this is all going to spread out and get to the right places anyway, so I mean, that you're just kind of trying to help it get there first. Slide that paw in there. There it goes. Drops right in there. It's a very, very precise fit. And make sure it goes down. There is a little nub there that sticks up, so if you have a little bit and it's not flush, that's okay. It's supposed to be like that. Just don't have it sticking up any more than that right there. Repeat other side. There it is, both of them are in there just like they're supposed to be. And you can feel when you push these in just how easy they slide back and forth now that they're sitting on that grease. Now for the tricky part. And it doesn't have to be tricky. It can be very, very easy. What you're going to end up doing, and this is going to be the best way to do this. I'm going to get you some lube, put some grease in here on both sides. What that's going to do is hold these ball bearings kind of in place. And I'd say kind of because those can still go flying anywhere. Get you a pair of small duckbills. You can probably do this with needle nose. I like duckbills just because they're a wee bit wider. Hold those in place. You're going to put these down where these balls line up with the pins. So once you get it sit there, drop it in. There it goes. All we had to do is just twist it a little bit to get it flop in there. Now you can see, if I get another light, maybe, you should be able to see in there where that ball bearing is. If you flip it over to this side, there's the other ball bearing. One ball bearing each paw, and that's how you flip her back. Now, insert it back into this head here. Make sure it's in neutral. Don't want to have any of those paws sticking out. And now actually, before we put it in there, clean this head out a little bit. And, you know, you can go nuts with cleaning this. Brake clean, you know, WD-40, whatever you want to clean it with, you can clean it with that. I'm just going to wipe out some of this stuff because I did actually rebuild this ratchet here not too long ago. Those teeth in there, it's still beautiful. And this is an older ratchet too. We'll go ahead, put a dab on each one of these paws. We'll go ahead, put a few dabs in the ratchet itself. Again, you don't need to go overboard with this. It's not its last lube. You're going to lube it again eventually. Now I'm going to use the new ring here, even though the old ring would work. Grab these while you squeeze. Close your eyes. Unless you got safety glasses. See? See? There's a lot of spring tension in this guy. Now you get it just like that, where they're touching. Set it on something. Squish it down a wee bit. Still squinting. Butt clenched on that one. I thought for sure I was losing an eye. There it is. Slide right down in there. Oh no, it doesn't work. It's in neutral. Remember, it's in neutral. You just want to make sure that that ring seats. Then we can switch a gear. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. So now, let's count them. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So what is that? 25 times 4, fellas. Yeah, that's right. 100 tooth ratchet. There's a 100 tooth. $72. DT upgrade provided by S&K for all your S&K round head ratchets. Part number on this 1/2 inch guy is 800 740-2. If I can find one on Amazon, I'll leave a link down below. I got these from HJE, Harry J. Epstein, the wonderful guys right here. I will leave a link to their website too, straight to this 1/2 inch model. They have 1/4 inch, they have 3/8. You know, pick your flavor and upgrade. I mean, yeah, you can buy one of these, and these things are excellent. But if you have one of these old guys, you can make them excellent now too. So do it. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Love, hate, hardknocksforge@gmail.com. Don't send me any panties, because they never fit.